Hi everybody. This is my very first video of what I'm going to call the Wednesday Wattpad videos. So I have started, as of today, a YouTube channel for C. Crawford writing, but essentially this channel primarily is for Wattpad. Because Wattpad doesn't let me make videos directly on it, I've decided just to do it this way through YouTube. That way I can actually connect with you guys more than just typing. And I can give you updates of what's going on with the stories and kind of give you some expectations, I guess, of when I'm going to be posting and that kind of thing. So first of all, I just want to explain I'm calling this Wednesday Wattpad videos because I'm planning to post once a week on Wednesdays a new video. So that's what I'm going to be doing with YouTube. Every Wednesday, I'll be making a video to kind of update you guys and say hi and to thank some of my most loyal readers or the readers that have really kind of brightened up that particular week for me. So for this week, I mostly just want to say hi. Most of you have not actually seen me except for in my profile picture or if you visited my Facebook. I do have a C. Crawford Writing Facebook page, and it's sort of been dormant for a few months. I haven't done much with it because I've just been super busy with other things. But over the summer, I'm going to have some extra time because I won't, I'm on break from teaching. So I'm planning to, over the summer, actually sort of resurrect that Facebook page, and I'm going to be doing weekly videos on it as well, but they will be different than the Wattpad videos. They're going to be more geared toward writers and tips for writers, which ties into my blog that I have, which is also C. Crawford Writing. So if you're interested in seeing those, then you can go to my Facebook page. The name for it is C. Crawford Writing. You can like and follow that page, and then you'll see the video updates when I post them. I'll be doing those once a week as well, but on a different day than these Wednesday Wattpad videos. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter was knocking on the door. This is one of the challenges of trying to balance writing with real life, right? That's something that I will eventually talk about in one of my posts. So anyway, where was I? I just wanted to explain how all of this is going to work. And so now I will officially start my first Wednesday Wattpad update. I am currently still working to write Maybe I Am a Stalker. I have a few chapters left of the book that I have planned out that I have not posted yet. And so I'm working on finishing those, and I'll be posting one per week for the next few weeks until that story is completed. I've decided that I'm going to do all of my updates on Fridays until further notice. So if you're reading that story and you're following it and you want updates, you can expect to see those coming through every Friday. Once I finish out that book, I'll be jumping immediately into the next point of view book based on one of the other characters, and I will continue updating every Friday until that one is finished, and I'll move on to the next, because if you've been following I'm Not a Stalker and you've seen my posts, you know that I have like this one that I'm working on now and then 3 more to do. So every Friday I'll be posting new chapters, and I'll just roll from one book into the next until all 4 of those are finished. When I get toward the end of that, I'll be announcing what my next project is, because I actually do have some other projects planned for when I complete these current ones. So that's it for the updates for today. One thing I also want to do with these videos, as I mentioned, is to thank some of my most loyal readers. So for this week and last week, I just want to say a special thank you to 2 of my readers who have not only interacted in my stories, but who also took the time to private message me, not to ask for reads or anything like that, but one of them private messaged me just to ask some questions and to offer support, and the other one messaged me also to ask questions. And I am always open to questions, whether it's about my personal writing or about writing in general or whatever. I actually teach writing classes, and I love to, share what I know and what I've learned and share my experiences. So I'm always open to that. If you have a specific question, either about my stories, about my particular characters and any of that, or writing in general, I'm always open to that. So I just want to thank this week Nelu the Curious. It's backwards, but maybe you can figure that out. And Impaget80. These are the two users who really made my week by contacting me and having personal discussions with me. As I've said before, I really love connecting with my readers, which is why I get so excited when I see all of your comments. I love that you are all interacting with each other in my book, and I can see that. But I also love to come in personally and interact with you guys. So getting a couple of direct messages was actually really exciting for me. I guess when I first got them, I was a little wary because I wasn't sure. I've gotten a lot of messages just asking me to read their stories. And while I understand that, I don't usually have tons of extra time. So I usually have to decline that. But I always make time to respond to specific questions. And so I was excited to get those. Okay, so last thing, I want to end each Wednesday Wattpad video with a little tip, like a writing tip, a short one. And then if you want more information or if you want further writing tips, that's what my blog and my Facebook page are for. That's not really what these are for. So I'm just going to throw a short one in at the end of every week. So this week's that I was planning to throw in, trying to look at my schedule so I don't repeat them. This week I wanted to talk about how Wattpad is social. This was actually one of the questions I've gotten recently from somebody. Was, how do I expand my following? How do I gain more readers? How do I build an audience? I've actually gotten that from my students recently, and I've gotten that from readers and fellow writers on Wattpad as well. I'm not by any means the most successful writer on Wattpad, but I am more than willing to share what's been working for me. And pretty much it's this. Wattpad is a social platform. So if you come in with the mindset that you just want to make it big as a writer and you're just going to push your writing and you're going to promote yourself and you're going to, sell your books and put links to Amazon and make tons of money. If you come into Wattpad with that mindset, you're probably only setting yourself up for disappointment because Wattpad can help you achieve all those things, but it's not Wattpad's primary purpose. Wattpad primarily is a social platform. It's a place that you can connect with readers, you can learn from them when you read their feedback, you can interact with other writers, you can build sort of a support system among yourself and other writers, and you can get not live because it's typed, but you can get immediate interactive feedback on your story. That's what Wattpad is for. And that's what I love most about it, because if I post a story on Amazon, I don't really get much of that. I might get some reviews posted, but I don't get the back and forth conversation with readers that I'm loving being able to do on Wattpad. So I guess my tip for today is that Wattpad is social. If you think of it in terms of another social platform like Facebook, then it makes a lot more sense. It's about building relationships. It's about making friendships. It's about connecting with readers and other writers and supporting each other. It's not, how do I say this? It's not designed for continual self-promotion. It's designed for connection. And so that's what I've noticed Wattpad really has done for me, how it has benefited me, is that now I know all of you and I'm connected to all of you, and you're reading my stories for free. So it's not about selling my writing to you. It's about learning from you. as my readers. It's about finding out what worked for you, what didn't work. Maybe it's something that I wrote didn't quite come across the way I wanted it to, or the moments that you're connecting with my characters. Those are my favorite comments, the ones where I see that you're connecting with my characters, because that is amazing feedback for me. I love that Wattpad will let you comment line by line, because then I, as the writer, know exactly where in the story you're either connecting or I'm losing you. And that's amazing. Wattpad is amazing for that. And so that's my tip if you're a writer on Wattpad, is make the most of Wattpad for what it is, for what it can do, and remember that it's social. All right, so if any of you readers or fellow writers or both, if any of you have questions for me, you can post them here on YouTube and I will answer them as soon as I can. I'm going to post the link to this video on my Wattpad profile so that all of you will have access to it. I don't mind at all if you share it, but for people who aren't following me on Wattpad, this video just might not make much sense, but it's still fine if you share it. Again, if you want to know more about, if you want more writing tips, or you want to see my other videos, my other stuff that I'm doing outside of these Wattpad videos, then you can follow me on Facebook. It's C. Crawford Writing is my Facebook page. You can just look it up and find me. I do also have a blog, which is ccrawfordwriting.com. So you can find me there. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching my first video, and I will be posting another one on Wednesday. In the meantime, I will see you on Wattpad, and you can expect an update on the story from me this Friday. Thank you all so much.